And I never did appreciate it. I appreciate it much more now than I did, but we saw a lot of that. They didn't fucking win. Let me ask you also this. Who was the girl at ringside? There was a girl at ringside in blue. Did you see her?
Yeah. Let me think about it. She was in, she was in The Sopranos. I know her. Let me think of her name. I know she was in this. That
wasn't, Jamie Lynn.
Electra.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, now we get a run in. Fucking, they're working over our Rebel Boy here. Pretty good.
So this is Nova. I think you've seen the BWO before. He was Supernova, and he would go on to portray like a fitness character, a fitness guru, like a Tony Little type character in the WWF. They called him Simon Dean, which is sort of a poke at Dean Malenko. And that didn't really work. This is definitely the coolest version of Nova, though. Nova had a reputation for being an innovator in the ring, similar to Chris Kanyon, and now he's completely out of the business, and I believe he works in the mortgage banking field.
He almost looks like
he's in great shape here too.
He really is.
I guess we should mention that I believe he's the first guy he's the first guy I heard say it. He may not be the first person to say it, but he's the first guy I heard say, I would take a bullet for Dr. Tom, but I would put one in Bruce.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Bruce getting some heat in the wrestling business. Didn't realize that.
Wow. Are you kidding? Bruce had a reputation. He was a heat magnet.
Yeah, of course he was.
Still is probably.
Yeah. I would think that right now, as you and I sit here watching the show here in 2019, that Bruce has probably more heat.
Definitely not more. He hasn't brought a gun to work yet.
Sorry. Silly me. Forgot that story. Missile drop kick.
Although I'll tell you, after Raw these last few weeks, I want to take the gun to work for him.
Wow. Isn't that something? I was doing our chat this past week, and almost everybody was saying, did you see how bad Raw is? And I said, no, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it this week.
Apparently nobody is. The ratings are just falling every week and people are panicked. I'm not saying that Bruce has indicated any of that. I want to be clear. Bruce and I do not talk about current WWE stuff. It's not any of my business. I don't ask. I'm not that guy. And you and I have that in common. Like we don't ask, like,
right.
I'm pretty good friends with Cody. We talk 14 times a day, but guess how many times I say, hey man, what's going on with AEW? Fucking none. You know what I mean? Like, that's not my business. I'm not going to ask.
Right. And I get that. And I understand that. But the fact is that now I put up the Firefly Funhouse.
What'd you think?
It was fucking stupid. Although it was fucking creepy.
That's the idea. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I think we disagree on this. I like it.
Okay.
Because I know that it's going to go like, did you ever see Doink?
Yeah, no, I did not.
But you're familiar with it.
Yes, I am.
So a lot of people say, oh, fucking clown. I hate it. It's an evil clown. It's a clown that doesn't come out and say he's evil, but you just notice he is. And maybe that's not for you. I get that, but everything in wrestling isn't for you. There's somebody out there who's fucking scared of clowns, and Doink. Ugh, that was scary. And I get like this cult-like leader of children who has this weird power where instead of being Mr. Rogers and using it for good, he's using it for evil and manipulation. That could be good. So let's let it play out. Sometimes I've watched movies where it didn't make sense until the very end. And then it was like, aha. And I would rather have that attitude with this character as opposed to saying, hit me over the head with it. I'm fucking stupid. I can't have critical thought.
Right.
Like, let me think a little, these same people who think it's dumb will hang on to all the little political intricacies of Game of Thrones. Like it's, going out of style. Let's hang on. They don't have to hit us over the head with it. It'll reveal itself.
All right. Very good. I didn't like the thing about the buzzard eating the rabbit or whatever. But the kids thing where they were all staring and all forlorn, and then they did a kind of a dissolve into his his face in his gloves and all that stuff. What concerns me about, God, I hate to bring this up. I really do, because I'm not politically correct at all.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, no, I'm not. But I do have a sensitive ear to dumbasses who are. Because I think the dumbasses who fucking are need to get a fucking life. I do. You need to laugh. You need to enjoy entertainment. It's not going to change the culture. Okay? It's not going to change your world. Just give it a fucking rest. But that being said, using these kids is going to get some blowback.
No,
really
it's not. It's one skit.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
if they take the kids on the road, and on the road, these kids, start doing somas and throwing beer bottles at the street signs. And they've got like that one kid with the yellow shades. If he's got a different rat in every town,
You always say this shit. Well, I got something in. I'm taking a drink.
I'm just telling you, if that kid's got more than one rat,
Yeah,
then they need to shut it down.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying that there's going to be people say, this guy, they're using. I'm just. All right, is this our
That's
girl
Electra.
here?
Yeah.
She's almost ready to pop out over there.
She did pop out. If you'd like to see her popped out, you can Google it.
Mm-hmm.
She was an adult entertainer.
Oh,
And she may or may not have been in the background of some episodes of The Sopranos that you enjoyed back in the day.
okay.
Oh man, that's her hand job arm.
But that's my hand job arm. Oh, that's my hand job arm. What am I going to do with this guy in the front row after the show? Oh, we got a pin here. Come on, count it, son of a bitch.
He took a bump. They just backed into
He
him.
took a fucking bump. Where's Jeff Jones? Bring his dumb ass in.
Jeff's not with the company anymore.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Well, who's the guy with the...
That's Chris Chetty with the blonde hair. That's Taz's cousin, I believe.
All right.
He also graduated Taz's school. And that right there is signed Guy Dudley. And now he's doing a spoof because the Dudleys are gone now. They're in the WWF. So now they've found something else for him to do. So now instead of Paul E. Dangerously, he's Lou E. Dangerously. And he's just doing a spoof of Paul E.
Oh, got it. Louis Dangerously. There's you know what? It's pretty apparent there's a lot of shit to keep up with here, isn't it?
Well,
even if you're a fan. I mean, fuck, this angle, that angle, move this match to that match. Here comes somebody fucking else. Here's Spike. It's like just bring another guy in, start another match, do a run in, bump a referee, bring in a heel referee, bring in a Paulie lookalike. It's just fuck. Okay. Let me check my scorecard here to see which angle we're on now. So, and I get this. They wanted their last show to be over the top, but it's just like, it's not. Am I wrong to say it's almost too much? You can answer that.
No, I don't think it's too much.
Okay. Here's my take on that. And I know this is the end. My take on that is if you're doing too much, nothing means anything. And it's kind of like the problem that Raw is getting into right now. They're doing too much. They have too many angles. They have too many people. And then nothing is standing out. There's nothing that you remember, with the exception of the Firefly Funhouse. There's nothing that you remember from Raw because everything is getting muddled. And that's kind of what we're doing right here. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe you can do too much. I thought that WrestleMania, because that main event worked. Holy shit. Fucking Spike could do some crazy shit, couldn't he?
Man, Nova is putting on a show here.
Yeah, sir. Okay, so now help me out here. Are they still in the middle of a match here?
Yes. What happened is they had to restart the match because the original referee was knocked out, you see.
Okay. See?
And so there was a heel referee who slid in. Now the referee is back awake. Spike Dudley wanted to come and right the wrong of this heel referee. Nova's your winner. Now that match is over. Spike was not actually in a match. He just came to right or wrong.
Yeah.
Next up, though, we're going to get a pretty good long match. It's going to be 14 minutes and 11 seconds. And this is an I Quit match. And Meltzer would even say real good for what it was. You're going to like this.
Okay, good. Because right now, I don't know how many, I don't